Greetings and good evening, my dear ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your guy, of course, LL here, and today we are going to be exploring some hot yield farming opportunities. And some of these are brand new, just launched. Some of these have gone through updates recently. One of them is going to be launching in a week, and then there's some older ones which I feel you should definitely at least look into to see whether it's a good investment or not. And these are across different blockchains, a lot to choose from. Obviously, not a financial advisor, so I recommend reading the audits, looking through the team, looking through the tokenomics, getting a second opinion from another content creator, a TA expert, or another analyst to get a better opinion what exactly you're going to be investing in. But let's get started. So first thing I want to talk about here is DeFiYield.info, which have sponsored the channel I think 2 times in the past, and why I wanted to brought them up is because they are, by the way, not sponsoring this video, but they do have a nice impermanent loss calculator on their website, which allows you to kind of like see whatever you're gonna be making money or losing money in a particular pool. And impermanent loss is something you always want to be aware of when you're going to be investing all types of dual based investments in yield farming. And I'm more of a single asset yield farmer for the most part, so this is something that I don't pay a lot of attention to, but something you should always be aware of. But let's kind of jump into our first project here on the list, which is called Kookaburra, and this is named after the bird. It's a meme token. It is using the RFI model, but it is on the KuCoin community chain. And as of right now, in terms of the liquidity and the project scale, it is pretty much the biggest meme token on this specific chain. Has one of the highest liquidities. I think it's still in like top 10. And also, despite of like being a meme token, it's not an inflating one. So they actually have a deflating mechanisms inside this project. And they currently have a couple of yield farmings which I'm participated on. So I'm actually somebody who knows the developer. He is anonymous right now. But basically they have 2 types of forests here. And forests are basically, well, they are farms. They just call them forests. And these are, ways to make money. So basically you get wrapped KuCoin by participating on this stake pool. This is a one single pool stake pool. There's also Kuka farming, which you can through different LPs here. You got stable coins, and these are basically a split between KuSwap and Coffee Swap. KuSwap is the one that I recommend doing if you're gonna be doing double asset farming, due to the fact that they have more liquidity and it's less of a shady and I think better interface altogether as a project. And here, what I love about projects which are going to be giving me money in the native token. So this is going to be wrapped KuCoins, which I'm going to be getting by staking Kuka on the actual pool. And there's 2 pools. One has 20. There's also a fee attached to it. It says 0%, but I'm pretty sure it was 6%. I'm going to be clarifying that in the comment section below when I ask the developer about it. But this is another project which has a very expert developer in Solidity. So there are a lot of things that they are going to be implementing in the future, and there's a bit of a roadmap here going into things that they are going to be building in the latter phases. And I think it has a lot of potential for in the future, because there's expertise behind it of the people who I know who have done other cool stuff in the Ethereum ecosystem, for example. But let's move on, and obviously all the links can be found in the description down below. Then we have Farm Hero, and this is on Binance Smart Chain and Polygon, so I'm going to be sweeping really quickly here. And I decided to add this because, well, first of all, I just accidentally just fell into my lab when I was searching the interwebs, and I decided that, hey, I want to maybe, feature this on my video because they got a lot of things going on here. It's a pretty clean interface. A lot of interesting elements like referral program and things like these, and they have also NFTs. There's different types of farms here, a pretty wide category of there's NFT farms, and then there is the yield farms, which are more traditional one. There are also audits for the actual program, which is always important to me. Have a bit of a, trust in the actual ecosystem that, hey, we're not some type of a scam and we have all of these things done. And the TVL is 3 million on each, and the APRs are pretty nice as well right now, and PEC Shield and CertiK audits, which probably makes it so that it is Chinese based. I haven't looked into this too much, and I don't own this specific coin, FYI, but there's a lot of different partners here listed. But another one, which in case you want to participating on something that is more of a NFT based type of a thing, this might be the one for you, and there's also an auction system. But let's move on, and there's another one which literally launched yesterday, the 31st of July, and this is Refinance, and this is on Near blockchain, and I've basically going to probably make a video about Near in the very near future, and they just launched their farms. And basically you provide LP on the Ref token and wrap Near, and you're gonna be getting Near as a reward token, APR of 80%. So this is a pool that is gonna be giving you a lot more rewards than normal staking on Near. I've always been a big fan of farms that are gonna be giving you the native token, because when you're gonna be paying people in farming tokens don't really have that much utility, and there's not really that many reasons why the price for them should be going up. In case of things like Refinance, you have the opportunity to make Near here, so you have a pretty good investment. Even if you're going to be making impermanent loss, you are still going to be getting Near. And right now, when there's only so many who have joined only so far, there is going to be opportunity for you to participate here. And there's other pools here as well. I think these are single asset. No, actually not. You got USDT, you got wrapped Ethereum, and they got this sort of a bridge where you can bridge all the Ethereum assets from Near and vice versa. Something that I might make a video in the near future. But something that always launches in the beginning is always good time to get in. And there's so many different platforms here available, and probably this is the best farm that you can choose from right now of these all. But yeah, definitely I might be visiting Refinance also in the future, doing like a whole video about their service. But let's move on. So earlier today I obviously dropped a video on Multiplier Finance. They are going to be releasing their version 2 of their application, and that version 2 is going to be allowing people to get the BXX token, which is a deflating governance token for the Multiplier Finance. And most of the farms are going to be deposit and borrow based, meaning that these are single asset pools, and you can watch the full review. I'm going to link that in the corner, reviewing this specific application and see what they're basically doing. But overall, this is a great opportunity to also get into, because you're going to be getting it into early, and the risk here is very, very low, especially because there's multiple audits for version 1 and version 2. But I definitely recommend subscribing to their social media and have the heads up when they are going to be launching the version 2, so you can participate on the yield farming early on. Then we have Pulled Together, and it was probably 8 months ago when I did a video about them. Back then, they did not have yield farming. And they are slowly adding more blockchains that are there being supported here. Right now, it's only Polygon and Ethereum. Binance Smart Chain and XDAI are going to be added in here in the future, which is pretty bullish. And I've added here a couple of assets like DAI, Sushi, and USDT. And for example, the USDT pool, you are going to be paid in Polygon. On Sushi and DAI, you are paid in the pool, which is the native token. But the way this works also is a lottery. So basically, every week there will be a lottery, and one person will walk away with the grand pot, and there's, I think, runner-up prize as well. So $12,000 is going to be up for stake. I think it's $8,000 for the first place. So I have 1 in 11,000 odds of actually winning like $8,000 in DAI, which I'm going to be getting paid. or I can have winning in sushi or in USDT as well. So basically, these are, you have the chance of getting the pool token, plus you also are going to be getting the odds. The more you deposit, more odds you have to basically win in the lottery. And it's a pretty cool system. Back in the day, you didn't have any a token to get from the actual pools. There's quite many of them, and I'm pretty sure in future they're going to be launching a lot of. And for example, we have Gust, which is the Gemini US dollar. And the current price, or the price, is $76. But if you're going to be depositing, let's say $500, your odds are going to be in 1 in 100, which is pretty good. If you're going to be putting $1,000 into the pool, you're going to be in 1 in 50, over 2% chance to basically win the pod, which is say $179 right now. But that is going to be compounded. So after you have put 1,000 and you win, you have 1,179. So your odds will be increasing every single week if you happen to win consistently in the lottery. So there are a lot of good opportunities in Pool Together, especially in the beginning when a new pool basically launches. And GUSD is one of these. And by the way, the yields do change over the weeks. But Pool Together has been one of those more trusted ecosystems that I like, and I really love the model. It has the lottery element, and then you have that certainty type of a winning chance at the same time. And speaking of lotteries, we also have Yield Refinance, which I also covered yesterday on its own video. This is similar model to Pool Together, but this is on Algorand's blockchain, and basically you stake your algo, and then you have a chance to win algo in a big pot, and also top of it you will be getting ULDU, which is okay, I'm mispronouncing it, right? But basically these are paid, I think, every 24 hours, and you can stake that token to get ULD and algo. Right now I have around 72 staked in the pool. It's not going to be giving me a lot of Algorand. As you can see, the price is not very high right now. But this is one that has a pretty nice APY and also has the lottery aspect. Sadly, my odds of winning are not very high, even though I have 500 algo here. It's 0.002%. Maybe in the future they are going to be splitting the price on multiple people, but 23,000 Algorand is the grand prize, which is pretty huge, guys. So this is another pretty nice opportunity for people to start earning some nice money in return of your investment. But these are pretty much the yield farms that I decided to cover this time. And, you know, I could have covered something that has 2,000 APR and etc. But those are not very sustainable for the long term. And that's something you need to understand, that these are, you know, bad and hard investments which you have to pay attention to all the time. And I don't necessarily personally like that, but there are a lot of options like those existing out there. But that's where I'm going to be wrapping up this video. Hopefully you found something interesting here. And you can find the individual videos for Yield Refinance and you know, Multiplier Finance on my channel in the corner in here in YouTube. If you're watching somewhere else, then you have to just search them on my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.